Right. Let us see. Just have one last look. See if I can't get these last creatures. I don't think I will. Have a quick look. See if I can't. I need 4 though. It's unlikely. So we are going to fly off to a new planet. This is an experimental stream. I'm streaming earlier. Hang on. I know there's nobody watching at the moment, but just in case you're watching this afterwards on the when it's uploaded, this is an experimental stream. Maybe catching the dinner time crowd in the UK and the morning crowd in America, because I noticed a lot of people are watching it in America about 9 to 9:30 when I stream at 2:30. So if I can catch them in the mornings before they go to work, they might watch a little longer. That's the thought process. Might not work, but I thought I'd give it a try just for once. Just for once. Probably go back to the ordinary time if this doesn't work. But I was sat here, not doing anything, twiddling my thumbs, waiting for 2:30. I thought, why not? Why not? Just do it. Ruby me. I'm gonna go to a different system. Go to a different system. Let me head towards the middle. Let me head towards the middle. One planet. 3 planets. Oh, no, you're white. You need data. 3 planets. 6 planets. Okay, let's have a quick look at this. So I'm sorry to any of my regulars that I've caught out with this. And you expect me at 2:30. I didn't really think, I couldn't think of a way of informing anybody anyway. It was last minute thought this morning. I was thinking about it last night, but I'd not committed myself to it, and I nearly mentioned it in the second stream because I wasn't sure. I didn't. So I thought I'd just jump in and try it out. Trying to find times that work around other streamers, like Moon and Chavo and Pimpin. 2-bit and fantasize. You know, I'm trying to figure a time so that I can work around them, but still get a decent amount of traffic. Right. Oh, I knew it was so hopeful. Hello, 3 people watching. Don't think I've got anything to sell. I will double check my situation. I always like double checking my situation to see how I am. Right, so I've now got ship. I've got 3 cells on my ship. I'll put some in there actually. 1 left in my ship. I'll get you filled up. I've got plenty to take off with. I've got 3 takeoffs. I have got iridium, a crystalline, which can go to my freighter, which I can't do. My freighter in the area. So let's get that off my suit. Hello to 5 people watching, 4 people watching, and even got a thumbs up. So thank you for whoever's giving me a thumbs up. Right, I'm just going to get me suit sorted out a little bit. I like to keep well on top of my inventory so I don't have to worry too much. M squared! Oh wow, man, M. Ah, you get there in the end, maybe with the next update. And welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm trying an earlier stream, I just mentioned it for any people who are watching this later on when it's uploaded. I'm just trying a different time because I noticed I asked a few people the other day when I was streaming in the afternoon, and a lot of them, Americans, were watching it at 9 o'clock to 9:30 in the morning. Now I would imagine that's around the time most of them go to work. Oh, what am I going up here for? Don't need to. So just wanted to see if I can catch the earlier crowd in America. Don't need iridium on me. That don't need to be on me. I can put that back on there too. That can go on there. Where did that go? Yes, there it is. That can go on there. That can go in there. Wow, man, how can you go that long without playing a game? I get bored. I get bored, man. I get bored easy. Right, get the crystalline on there. Can I turn that into... No, I can't. I can't. I've got zinc on my... I think I've got zinc. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. No, I'm not going to do that. Ah, hello Nimrod. I'm streaming a little earlier. It's an experiment. It might go back to the normal time eventually. Well, work-related stuff is far more important anyway, man. You do a lot of programming. You did mention that before, I recall. How are you then, Nimrod? I hope you're well. Like I said, this is just an experiment. I thought I'm trying to catch the dinner time crowd in the UK. Some people have their break at 1 o'clock, and maybe the morning crowd in America. I just wanted to find out where the best traffic is. I'm always conscious of trying to work around other streamers, particularly the more popular ones, because obviously they're going to take my traffic. The more popular ones with the bigger sites are going to take my traffic. So working around them is a good idea. Oh, it's a distress signal. Oh, now I can't flipping. Oh, there. Good to hear, Nimrod. Good to hear, man. Right, for Vidium, that's hot. To Marion, that's... I think that's either toxic. I think it's either toxic or radioactive, I think. It might be radioactive, I can't remember. Good-o, Nimrod. Good-o. Right. It's just a spot of animal, looking for animals at the moment. Just trying to get that up a little. Collecting nanites, because I'm still short on nanites. Oh dear me, apologise everybody, I'm going to take a one. It always come in twos. Oh, apologies everybody if I've just blew your ears off. Right, let's have a look, see what the situation is. Doesn't look like there's much carbon. What's the carbon situation? Not brilliant, but I have got thamium. What's this here? I'll get a few resources while I'm at it, I think. Stock on some resources. Yeah. That save point really is silly. That really is silly the way they've put that save point over that. Come on, Christmas! Don't wish your life away like that. I can't remember what you was working on, M. What was... Remind me. What was you working on? Can't fully remember. It was a while since you mentioned it. Yeah, I'm just starting to stock up on resources a little bit as well now, because I will need those resources eventually when I start reconfiguring my weapons and my suit and things. Not my suit's still fine, but my ship and my weapon. Game development, that was it, yeah. What particular area, M? Art, AI? Engine building? First thing I need to do though, just while I'm here in this cave, just get a little bit of extra iron. Wow, interesting, M. Interesting. Hey, maybe Hello Games might eye you in the future. Oh wow, this isn't a good planet, is it? This is not a good planet. I'm gonna have to be very careful. I'm gonna have to be very careful here. I can't see much carbon, to be honest. Only 30 minutes away from you? Wow, man. That's cool, isn't it? That's cool. They've got Hello Labs, you know. Hey, they've got Hello Labs. Don't forget Hello Labs. Maybe you should look into it, man. Wow, where's the carbon? Whoa, it's going to be a bit thin on the ground here, isn't it? I don't think I dare stray too far from my ship. Keep my ship within a minute or so. Definitely worth looking into, man, surely. I mean, I don't know how it works. Whoa, wow, 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 there's really a shortage. Carbon on this planet. Wonder if there's any in the caves. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look in the caves, see if there's any in there. Might be. No. I'm going to have to be really careful here. I've got Thamium, but I haven't seen Thamium much either. I don't want to use all up just filling my weapon. No. Hello, Connie. Sorry, I keep getting it wrong. I apologise. I have Twilight, bringing gifts of magic. Hello. How are you? Hello, I have Twilight. Nice to see you. I would. Could you all write the times down of where it is, where you are, please? Just write your times down. I'm trying to work out the best time to stream to capture to suit my audience and not cut into other people so much. Best way to understand procedural generation is just maths. You tell the engine what to do and what not to do, how many times, etc. Self-generating infinite. Nimrod, but Doctor's only back at Christmas. Eh? But the Doctor's only back at Christmas. Wait a minute, the Doctor. Oh, right, okay, Doctor Who. Right, I wonder what the hell I was on about for a minute. Right, yeah, so you're are you on a break then? Are you on a break, Connie? I'm assuming you're on a break, or you're unemployed, one of the two. Or you're at college, maybe. 10:16 for Nimrod. 05:16 for Wayward. Hello, Wayward. Hello there, young man. How's he? Oh, young man, young lady, old man, young lady, old woman. I don't know. Hermaphrodite. I don't know. It's so confusing. Oh, I can see a new one. 7 people watching. What I'm trying to do, I will repeat myself several times. Oh, that bug, I ate it. Still got it though. I'm trying to work around other people. There's a lot of streamers who stream No Man's Sky, but I'm lucky in that I'm unemployed, if lucky is the right word to use. But I am lucky that I can stream at any time I want. So at the moment, at least, until I get a job, I can pick and choose my times. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm trying to pick the best time. I thought it might be a break. That's good. That's worked out more or less as I thought it would. Thank you, Connie. Watching on your phone, I'm assuming then. Connie? Oh, you're an office worker, are you? That sounds exciting. Balancing the books. Data storage. What is it you do then, Connie? Hey, Mike, how are you? That's alright, Mike. You know it's alright just to pop in. You know I don't mind at all. No need to apologise. I need more iron. Dear Lord. I've got to be really careful here. I've not seen any carbon on this planet. Not seen much at all. No, you don't want drop dead. Trust me, you don't want drop dead gorgeous women. You don't want. Just trust me. Trust me on that one. Trust me on it. You want the nice, homely woman who's beautiful inside. Not somebody who projects looks above everything else. Just trust me on that one. Trust me. C++. That's the one that Nello Games uses, isn't it? Oh, I can see you hiding behind there. You get some more iron before I go get you though, because I want to. Make sure I can make some more plates. My dear. I really have got to be careful here because... Oh, I just saw you and I've lost you. Took your eye, my eye off you. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I used to do a little bit, I say a little bit, of assembly code on the Spectrum. I got a few things happening. A little bit of a few things bouncing around the screen, a little bit of scrolling, little things like that, you know. Wish I'd have stuck with it, to be honest. I like Little Big Planet, for instance. I love making things, love creating stuff. How far from my ship am I? Oh, I can see it. like I've said before, I'm a slow learner. I'm a slow learner, but I've actually thought about it a lot. And I don't think it's that I'm a slow learner. It's that I need to know everything. I had a friend who used to use BASIC. He had a Commodore 64 and it had BASIC on it. It's a bit like the BBC computer. And what he used to do, he used to just whack anything in there and see what happened. Right? And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. But he didn't know why it worked. I wanted to know why it worked. And that's why I'm a slow learner. I'm not happy just knowing that if I put this in it works. I want to know why it works. I want to know what it's doing. So I learn from the inside out, as I said before. Making bootloaders for Sony hardware. Oh, I love you, Connie. I love Sony. I'm a Sony fanboy, you know. I'm a Sony fanboy. I tell you what, though, look at these textures. They're lovely, aren't they? Look at that texture. That's cool. I just don't like the idea there's no flipping carbon. Look at that. That's cool. That is cool. Pardon my ignorance, what's a bootloader? What is a bootloader? I have no clue what a bootloader is. GDI'd after disagree, Unreal Engine. I don't know, man. What did I say that was... I'm not sure. You might have misheard me or misinterpreted what I said. I might have misspoken. I don't know. I'm not caught. What are you referring that to? I don't know anything about engines, man. I like... Whoa, come on, there must be some carbon somewhere. I'm going in here. Wow, I'm not staying around here. You see what the animal situation is? I've got one animal to get. Whoa, I'm hanging around. I've got to hang around. I've got to hang around. That one animal could be a bird. So, whenever you start studying hardware, yes, basic for as well. First, you see my work, sort of. Nice one. Nice one, Connie, sorry. Program that loads an operating system when a computer is turned on. Okay, thank you very much. I had the gist of it, okay? I could have winged that and said I understand what it is, but I want to know exactly what it is. Like I said. I don't like this lack of... I do not like this lack. Oh dear. Bit of you. And a bit of you. One creature to get. One creature to get. I can't leave. Because I got those quite quickly, didn't I? Could be a cave creature, so let's go over to this cave. Wow, is it even worth me getting these? Trying to use as little as possible because I'm using more, getting the stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, but I'm talking stylistically. I'm not talking from a technical perspective. I'm talking stylistically when I'm saying that. It's like that Elite Dangerous. I don't like it at all. I've watched a few streams. I wanted to find out whether it might be something I'd like to play on my channel. No. No thanks. I just found it really dull. No doubt Unreal Engine would be able to do graphics like this, you know. But I have seen things made with Unreal Engine that where things done on other engines, and there's something that looks slightly off. There's something underlying about engines that makes it you look at that unique look. It's so subtle you might not be able to put your finger on it, but I can tell. Oh wow, come on, one creature, that's all I'm after now, one creature. GG on a serious note, have you been seeing a doctor? For the past 2 months I have seen your memory get progressively worse, short term. No? What are you talking about? I told you, I've got a bad memory. Just have to deal with it. It's one of those things. Plus I'm being distracted by the game, obviously. I do start sentences and then somebody asks me another question and I answer that, and then I get back to the game and I forget what I was doing. But that's just being distracted. That's not my memory. My mind thinks at 100 miles an hour. I'm always thinking a sentence or two ahead. And sometimes that means forgetting the sentence I was thinking 3 stages back. Just the way it is. Nah, don't worry about it, man. No need to worry about it. It's just me. It's who I am. Can you give me a couple of examples? People know me for repeating myself, and I've always told them I've got a bad memory. And they think I've got a broken memory. I call it a broken memory when I'm describing it to people. There's something not quite right. It doesn't retain information that doesn't interest me. It doesn't retain... I didn't do very well at school because I can't just retain information. I have to understand something from the inside out for me to remember it. Like I've said, you tell me your name and I will forget it. You tell me your philosophy on life and I'll remember it. I remember all of it. It just seems to be noun based, like dates and names, stuff like that. So it's, of course, didn't do well at school because it's all based on remembering names and dates and places. Yes, it is a joke. But you see, it's difficult to know whether it's nature or nature. My school was very harsh. Nickname Colditz. That's its nickname. That's what it was commonly known as, Colditz. You used to get the stick for getting things wrong. Get a nice cane slung across your fingers if you got things wrong. So I wound up just copying other people, just so I didn't end up with stinging fingers. Which of course led to me not learning anything, because all I was concentrating on is copying other people. Right, come on. But the thing is, everything I know, everything I am, I learnt myself. Life taught me. I observed myself. Like at school, we are born with the ability to think. We are born with the ability to create and imagine. And school deliberately removes that. We are taught deliberately to only value facts and figures, because facts and figures means we won't think about the situation we're really in. And that is that we are slaves to the system, and we have no option. We are slaves to the system, there's no doubt in my mind. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, where am I? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Oh, I don't like this planet, and I want one more. One more creature as well. You do. They don't want you to be a thinking person. They want you to be a person who will they want you to be a yes man, no man. They want you to be they want you to understand that you get up at 7:30 in the morning, you go to work, you come home and you have your breaks, and then you go to sleep to get up for work again. They want you to accept that. All you got to do is give it some thought. And it's like, why? Why do we just willingly accept that, you know? There are far more creative things to do that can get you by in life. But having said that, the irony is I'm after a job. That is the irony. And what I'm going to do... How much time have I got on my freighter? Oh, I feel... Oh, God. You can go across the ship. Do. Come on, where's that last creature? Where is that last creature? One more creature, that's all I need. One more creature. Well, exactly. Think about it. Think about it. When people go to see a psychiatrist, to find out whether they are normal, in quotes, the definition of normal, in quotes, is predefined. And the people who are analysing you have merely ticked the right box, answering the questions that those who have decided is normal have set. They are analysing you based entirely on the fact they've learnt something at college. Not life, not experience. So, now consider that. People go to psychiatrists because they don't feel normal. The reason they don't feel normal is because everybody around them is telling them they're not normal. There is a social pressure involved. Now, who controls the messaging? Who controls what those psychiatrists decide is normal has got an awful lot of power. You think about it. They've got an awful lot of power. They can decide how the populace should be thinking. Just think about that. What is normal is defined by somebody. It's not real. I met somebody once. I was working with disabled people, and he was interested in conspiracy theories, as am I, right? Because I was a writer. I'm interested in all sorts. Feminism, homosexuality, sociology, psychology, philosophy, you name it, I've been interested in it. I love it. I love it. And this kid was interested in conspiracy theories. One of the main factors, one of the main things that he was diagnosed with psychosis for was that he was into conspiracy theories. Think about that. Think about that. So they put him on drugs. To stop his, in quotes, problem. Just think about it. He was diagnosed based largely on the fact that he was interested in conspiracy theories. Just think about it. I'm telling you, I don't trust psychiatrists. I don't trust the governments. I do not trust mainstream media. It's too easy to manipulate the message. I trust my eyes and my ears. What I can see and what I can hear, I believe. What I can't see and I can't hear, I don't. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Never believe what you can't see and hear yourself. Don't take anything you read or see on the TV as 100% fact. Doubt everything. Question everything. It's healthy. But like I said, they don't want you doubting everything. They don't want you questioning everything. They want you to go to war when they want you to go to war. They need an army. You know, when John Lennon came along, give peace a chance, they hated it. They hated it. What good is a nation that wants peace when they've got territories they need to steal? For what? For oil and real estate. So he was killed. Probably by a nutter, but nevertheless they weren't that too concerned with that. They would have been very happy about that. They killed the hippie movement off as quickly as they could. They also killed the rave culture off. Do you know the rave culture was wonderful? I used to go to raves all the time, and I used to go under these huge tents, and there used to be blasting dance music, and there used to be people of 60-odd-year-old, people of 50-odd-year-old, people of 6, people of 13, people of 20-odd. Everybody dancing under the same tent, dancing to the same music, having a great time. And then they started subliminally promoting acid and ease. So that's how to do it. It has been found that people are selling ease and acid at raves. Well, people sell acid and ease at pubs too. Are you going to close all those pubs down? No, of course you're not. So what happens once they tell people that? Where do people who want ease and acid go for ease and acid? They go to raves. See how it's a self-fulfilling prophecy? And that's what they did. And they destroyed that movement too. Just like they did the hippie movement. They don't want peace. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. I still want this creature. Hello, random dude. How are you, man? Random dude, I've just been random. It's not just governments though, it's movements too, you know? It's movements too. I was listening to Old McCreeper the other day. I think he gets it. You know, there's some groups want us to hate policemen. Well, yeah. If you sharply focus on the bad policeman, you can prove your point. But there are hundreds and hundreds of really wonderful, decent policemen out there too. I say good morning and good evening, good afternoon to loads of them. Because I appreciate they're doing a job I don't do. You can't judge the many by the few. Oh, one creature. I'm not giving up. Not this time. Come on. Come on. Come on. I just want to mess about. I don't want to think about deep, meaningful things. Where's this other creature? Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Where are you? It's a cave creature, I think. I'm gonna have to find a cave and see if I can find it in there. 11 people watching. That's interesting. What would I choose? PS Plus or No Man's Sky? That is so easy. No Man's Sky. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. No Man's Sky. Without a doubt. Why? Have you got that choice? Is that a choice you're currently thinking of? Like I said the other day, get on board now. Get in now. Watch it grow. Because... well, oh, managed to get a bit of carbon. That was pathetic. Because I've had hours and hours and hours of fun. I've had hours and hours of fun with No Man's Sky. I've had nearly 1,000 hours of fun, maybe over 1,000 hours, but I'm going to keep it under 1,000 because I can never be sure. Just enjoyable. PS Plus, yeah, I can play online games, but there are still free-to-play games where I can play online if I want. Yeah, you get your games now and then, but most of those games I don't really like. I don't really play that much. I think they're great when I get them, but then I play them for half an hour and don't play them again. No Man's Sky every time, man. Get No Man's Sky. It's going to get used soon. Got another update coming. That's going to be bad. It's going to be massive. Right, if there's a crab, it's going to be in here. Lack of carbon is a little bit worrying. And also, I've also noticed a lack of thamium. I'm going to keep one near my ship. It's got to be No Man's Sky, man. It's easy. It's an easy one to answer, that. It's an easy one to answer. I don't even have to think about it. But you know, I almost have vacation, going to start stream channel, and I like playing with friends in my streams. Well, that's fair enough then. I mean, you go with what you like yourself, you know. But at the end of the day, you're asking me. But that's my opinion. It can only be my opinion. But how do you know No Man's Sky isn't going to be have a multiplayer aspect? It already does. Lots of people play together. It's a good community to get involved with. Look at Chavo and Ivy had a PermaDEAth cage match, didn't they? And evidently that was good. I missed it. But evidently that was good. Fun. And then we've got the new update, which could introduce some sort of multi player aspect. I'm hoping it's a separate mode. It better be a separate mode, otherwise I won't be very happy. I will not be very happy. In fact, it could lead me to quit the game. And I'm serious about that. I'm serious about that. If multiplayer is in the single player game, if I can come across other players, I might stop it. I might rebrand my channel and move on to another game. Don't know yet. Depends on how what it entails. But if I can be playing this game and somebody starts shooting at me and I end up in a shooting battle with somebody, that's it. Controller will be down, game will be off, will be uninstalled, and that's it. I did not get this game for multiplayer experience. I got this game because it was sold as a single player game. It must stay as a single player game. I know that sites lied, I know that the internet lied, I know that forums were full of lies, but they never said it was a multiplayer game. Ever, ever. They've just better not do it, man. They better not do it. They will let the people down badly who are stuck with them. Astronaut. Hello, astronaut. How are you, man? You can be my wingman, Em. You can be my wingman. But only if there's a separate mode. If there's a separate mode, I might try it out. I might give it a try if there's a separate mode. If it's part of the single player mode, I am going to be displeased. Very displeased. Oh, I've got to get this, haven't I? Andrew, hello. Hello. Have I seen you before? I can't recall seeing you before, so hello to my channel. I hope you enjoy. This is a more placid version of myself. I'm streaming a little earlier because I'm trying an experiment, and I've currently got 13 people watching. Now, I'm starting to wonder whether this is a... well, I can't get out that way. Successful experiment. Seem to have more people. It's the retention I'm looking for. It's the retention I'm looking for. It's retaining people for longer. Oh, don't. Oh, please tell me you're the one. Please tell me you're the one. One left, you little blighter. You horrible little oik. Where are you? Right, I need more carbon. Oh. No thamium. No thamium at all. Wow, this planet would be hellish to get off if you got stuck. Oz! How are you, man? Nice to see you, mate. You hear that, guys? GTA is going to disappear if No Man's Sky is in multiplayer. I was here when it happened. I'm not going to disappear, I'll just change to another game. And it depends on how they implement it. If it's a separate mode, then great. Everything carries on as normal. If it's integrated into the Grinsby! Hello, hello, Tricky. How are you? You showed up in my recommended it. Oh, nice one. I like live streams for small audiences who are engaging with chat. Well, hopefully I can make this a slightly larger audience eventually. Hopefully. So I hope even with a large audience you enjoy my streams. Or a larger audience, I should say. Large isn't the way I would describe my audience. How are you, Tricky man? Tricky is a great streamer, by the way, folks. Great streamer. Right, I want you to all, when you've finished, have a quick look at this link. Have a look at that link. Give her and her husband a look. I recommend the latest VR one. It's quite funny. It's quite funny indeed. I like to hear people hyperventilating. The funniest bit to me, I've got to be honest, Tricky, the funniest bit to me, right, was when the face came in front of you, those guns in front of you were flying around in front of you, all over the shop, and I knew what, you was just flailing your arms madly and going crazy. You weren't even aiming, you was just shaking your hands about. I bet you was stamping your feet as well, weren't you? I bet you was jumping up and down on the floor like there was jumping up and down like there was two mice underneath your feet. It was funny. Yes, I would recommend Tricky's channel without a doubt, as I would recommend many of the channels that are on the right hand side. Well, not many, all of the channels that are on the right hand side of my screen on my main channel. Yes, I know, you close your eyes on a roller coaster. It's not real, you know. It is only virtual. I've never wanted whiffy plants so badly. There is a huge lack. What are you? Oh, you've already been there. Perhaps I should... Yeah! Yes, let's go find somewhere. Hello, Mick. I'm after one animal again, Mick. I don't want to quit this time. What do you mean, damn Gribble? What happened? Nothing happened. What do you mean? Thanks for the likes, guys. Very much appreciate. Folks, my goodness, Tricky, would you please remind me every time I do that? Please? Tell me off. Right, let's see if we can find a cheap place to land. Yeah, the last animal is always the hardest. The hardest? The hardest. All right. I don't think anybody's had anybody else. Has anybody else had any lagging problems in the chat? Or is it just Nimrod? It's just that I've always used guys for everyone. It's just weird. I never used to use guys either. It used to be fellas. In this politically correct world, you never know anymore, do you? It's annoying. Sad. I used to call people love and doll and sweetheart and flower. And it was not in any way patronising. But now you don't do it. Now you don't even open the door for a woman. In case you think that it might be a suggestion that she's incapable of opening the door herself. What a sad place what a sad thing to happen to the world, Tricky. Blue Yeti is the best, is it? Oh, did I just see a flying creature? Oh, I thought I saw a flying creature. But I didn't. This map's quite good though, don't you think, Em? Well, that's good, isn't it? I mean, I don't understand this. I don't understand this political nonsense. You know, I was a feminist. I was a feminist when I was younger. And I used to go to a poetry writing course run by a woman. And I mentioned I was a feminist, and she laughed. She laughed. And that got me thinking. That got me thinking. She did me a favour. I started thinking it. You burnt your popcorns. Oh, bless her, bless. Bless her, bless. What do I mean, FCK, this? SHIT. Why is that? Eh? What's that supposed to mean? Random dude. Hey, let's get this zinc. It is just manners. I just don't understand it. It's silly. And second wave feminists came in and politicised it. And third wave feminists came along and turned it into a joke. So now I'm just a humanist, which is what it should have been in the first place. I'm sure you are a gentleman, M. I'm sure you are a gentleman. Right then. Don't let me give up on this guy, folks. Don't let me give up on this last one. Oh, I've only got one to get. It's got to be a cave creature. It's got to be a cave creature. Come on, where are you? Let's go down here, let's go down here. See if it's something down here. A crab, maybe. No, let's go down here. Thank you, M. That should be filtered out. by Nightbot, actually. No Man's Sky seems fairly dull. Well, go watch another stream. Somebody doing something different. And then go watch another stream with somebody doing something different. Then go watch another stream of somebody doing something different with No Man's Sky. Go watch another stream, and then go watch another stream, and then come back to me and say, oh right, it was just what you were doing. I didn't realise there was so much to it. It's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm looking for animals. Oh, that's alright, and that's alright, random dude. It's just the way it is. I'm just talking. This is an early stream. This is more relaxed stream. I'll mess about more in the other ones, and I'll go kill a few pirates. I'll go do a few things. You know, depends where you are in the loop. At the moment, the loop of the part I'm at is I need the animals to get a milestone in order to get an upgrade from Nada at the anomaly. Oh dear. And I'm on a planet that's acidic, but not entirely aggressive. If I was on an aggressive planet, then I would be getting attacked by creatures and sentinels, and maybe you would consider that a little bit more exciting, because you like shooty bang bang things, you know? Yeah, well, you got to watch more streams, man. Just the way it is. You got to be relaxed with this game. It's not a fast-paced game. It's not meant to be a fast-paced game. You can play it fast-paced. Am I at my 10th? No. No, I'm not near that yet. The next one I've got to get, the next milestone that I can't grab yet, is, let's see where I stand. Oh, I've got one more creature to get. The next milestone I've got to get currently is that one, level 8. I've got 4 more to get to level 7. Then I've got to get to level 8, because that's the one that Nada wants me to get. So I'm picking him off slowly, but in the meantime I'm also picking off the planet one for the final one and the Theta. Oh, did I see a red up there? I thought I did. Slowly catch a monkey, as they say. Yeah, Andrew, it's like one of those things. You've got to. It's like, you know. Have you ever been angling? Have you ever been angling? You know, fishing with a rod. Have you ever done that? You know, some days you'll go fishing, and you'll sit on the riverbank, and you'll throw your float out there, and you'll sit there throwing your ground bait out, putting 1 maggot on your hook, 2 maggots on your hook. They might even throw some maggots out there to try to draw the attention of the fish. You might move your hook, you might move your float a little bit to make it deeper, try to catch some more deep feeders. You might lift it up to catch smaller fish. Aye, foy. But some days you won't catch a thing. Some days you'll sit on that riverbank and not catch a thing. But for some odd reason, you still enjoy it. You still enjoy it. Then other days, you'll start catching huge fish. You will be pulling them in left, right and centre. And you still enjoy it. And that's what No Man's Sky's like. It's relaxed. It's not a rush. Yes, you can build bases, you can own a freighter, do quests for the builders. You got those loops are out the way for me, Andrew. I don't have to do the quests anymore. I don't have to get a ship, because look, I've got an S-class ship, which is a top-rated ship. Nearly got my suit upgraded, so there, that loop is nearly finished. This is a horrible planet. This is a horrible planet. Lack of resources. Serious lack of resources. I have not seen one plant apart from those silly little things. Where are you, you last creature? I'm gonna have one little. I'm gonna jaunt it off to another place. I'm gonna find a free landing. You're a pirate. A pirate. A pork pirate. Wee. What are you studying for? What's the subject? What's your favourite subject? My favourite subject was getting out of school as fast as possible. I hated everything at school. I hated the experience. Hated it. And I'm not exaggerating, I hated it. Literally hated it. Detested it. Yours was art, Tricky. Oh, nice one. You got any artwork? You got any artwork, Tricky? You are a mod. You are a mod, so if you've got any links to your art, please feel free to post them in the chat. I will click on them myself and bookmark them. Love to see your art. Your favourite teacher? Wow, why did I know you? Why did I know he was Well, we used to have a teacher called Mrs. Siddall, and she was quite young. And I've got to be honest. You heard the rolling of a pencil and it falling on the floor quite a lot during her lessons. My pencil, too, sometimes rolled off the table and fell on the floor when she was having lessons. That was when desks with just legs and no front were the thing. Ah, Mrs. Siddall. Oh, she was lovely. Oh, my pencil rolled off the table completely by accident. You wouldn't catch me doing something like that on purpose. Just happened a lot. In Mrs. Siddall's lesson. Didn't happen in any other lesson, which was strange. I always used to look at the table I was on, thinking maybe it sloped. But it never used to happen in anybody else's lesson. Only his. Weird that, isn't it? Thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks you very much. Folks. I'm going to open one more of these. And I don't think I'm opening any more after that. Because I think I've got more or less most everything there is in these now. I couldn't do French, man. I found it hard enough to learn English, let alone French. Right then. Anybody know this one? Leave creature alone. Flush production network. Initiate power surge. A small creature is scrambling through Wiring below me. Hang on, I've got a stretch coming on. Ugh. Woken bad security alert. Its choice of nesting locations was unwise. I can't regain control until it has been removed from the system. So leave creature alone. Flush production network on initiate power surge. Anyone know this one? Does anyone know this one at all? I am wondering. You was a frat boy with a frat girlfriend. I don't know what frat means. Sage Mick, Sage Waywood. That's 2 Sages. I'm going with Sage. Initiates power Sage. Any more offers? Any more? Oh, Tricky said it might be flush. Do I go with flush then? It's 2 for Sage, 1 for flush. I'll wait for another couple more. Sage. Oh no, there is a couple more to come. Should I go with Tricky or should I go with initiate power? 2 for... Oh. Ah, right, fraternity. Right, okay. Right, that's 3 to 1. Well, I'm going to have to go with Sage. And Gavin says Sage too. Thank you, Gavin. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mick. Thank you, Waywood. Tricky, go away. I would have been very angry. Very angry. Tricky. Flipping heck. Tricky. I've done it before. I've done it before, Tricky. I was absolutely I was completely certain the answer to one of them. The choice was freighter or spaceship, and some other choice. But I knew it was spaceship or freighter. But I knew there was a question similar, and the answer to one was freighter, and the answer to the other was spaceship. I was convinced it was spaceship, and I convinced the person it was spaceship, and it turned out to be freighter. But I was convincing. I absolutely convinced them it was definitely spaceship. Definitely spaceship. No doubts in my mind whatsoever. It's spaceship. I was so certain it was spaceship that even though we had something like 5 votes to 2, he took the spaceship option. I was that convincing. You're not letting you lose much. I didn't even know what I got there. I wasn't even concentrating. Activate. Well, it'd be nice if you could. What if we have missed something though? What if we have missed something? What if there are still puzzles unsolved? What if the ARG isn't just giving us an indication of a new update, but it's also giving us clues to things we may have missed? Has anybody even considered that? I don't think they have. Everybody's looking at it as if it's something for the future. What if some of the clues are for now? For mysteries and puzzles we've not solved yet. I think the strange markings might be a new clue. Oh, I don't know about that. You were talking about strange markings that you saw on your stream. You mean the ones on the floor, the circles, and the stripes on the walls and things like that? I've been seeing them since the beginning, Tricky, in various ways. Yeah, I've been seeing them often. That was quite excessive and quite pretty, the one you got though. But I have seen them regularly. Yeah, they're not new. Yours was just very well, just turned out nice. I'd like to see cave paintings. That's what I want to see. Just seems a missed opportunity. Let me get under some cover. Just need to get under some cover. Oh, this last animal is a horrible, horrible thing. Right, let me just stand here and make some more plates. Oh, look at all this junk. I don't want you. I don't want you. You can go over. Hey, we've got a Discord. Right, I am having that one, man. Open link in new window. Yeah. Oh, right, that's a picture from it. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? That is so cool. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I've come across. Yeah, brilliant stuff. I thought you showed me some of your art. Disappointed. Oh man, I'm short of iron again. How far from my ship am I? Oh, it's only there.
Extreme toxicity detected.
Yeah, it's all on the PlayStation 4 from Tricky. Have you got an ordinary PlayStation 4? Tricky, or is it a Pro? Just a regular one, yeah. I've just got a regular one. I'm gonna see if I can save up and get a Pro though. I want to be able to stream in 1080p. Wow, this is getting a bit out of hand again. I've managed to gather a reasonable amount of. I managed to gather a reasonable amount though. Can go back there. Let's have a look. I've got a little bit of crystalite there. What? Anything I don't need? That can go back to my freighter as well. Come on, where is this flipping last creature? It's a cave creature or a flyer. Perhaps I'm not been looking in the right place. Let me look at the sky a bit. Perhaps I need to stare at the sky a bit longer. My freighter's up there. Get over here. There is absolutely, absolutely zero thamium on this planet. Well, there isn't zero. There never is zero, but it is very rare. And platinum isn't very much either. Oh, that's a point. I do hope I've got enough to take off. Oh, I have. I will be streaming as normal time later on as well, which will be 6:30. 6:30. Which I will be then doing something else, because I think I've done enough streams looking for animals for the time being. I might kill a few pirates, get that milestone done, go to the anomaly, move that on. Gonna have to wander further afield because I'm not getting what I need. I'm so glad to see these whippy plants. Main source of carbon on this planet. Just make double check the life support. Got plenty of thamium. That's fine. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I find concentrating too disconcerting. It's too distracting. Once I start concentrating, I start getting quieter. Not good. Where is this last creature? What is this last creature? Surely there's no water on this planet. It's either a cave creature or a flying creature. Or some creature I've just not come across yet. Could be a predator. No, it won't be a predator, it's too low in the list. Be an apricot, won't it? It'll be a bouncing apricot. Upside down question mark.
Extreme toxicity detected.
Oh, come on, let me have you. Gimme. Gimme this last creature, please. Give me this last creature. I beseech you. I beg you. Please. Please. I don't want it changed though. There you go then, this my seaside in the box. Hang on, I'm going to have a look at this. Just bear with me a second folks, I'm going to have a quick look. What am I looking at? I don't see anything. Where are you? Don't even see your site. What's going on? That's just sent me to mine. That's just sent me to my Discord. No, it's not Seaside Box. It just sends me to mine. Just sends me to my friends. You're not even on the list. Not yet. I've got Sav, Chavo, All Creeper, Mick. Pimpin and Mr. Michael K, which is Gaming Mike. But there's no link here to you at all. This is the same problem I had, Tricky. This is the same problem I had. Wait a minute. Let me have a look at this. Oh, yeah, I keep getting those spam messages. They drive me nuts. Try this again. Let me have a look. Oh, wow, that's great. I love it. I love that. That is cool. That is cool. I like it. I like it. I like the way you've done the waves. I do like the way you've done the waves. Is that the glass table that your husband nearly fell through when he was playing on the PSVR? Your little lighthouse there with a chair next to it. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's good. That is good. You think in 3D then, do you? You're not a two-dimensional person. You don't see a square, you see a cube. What was huge? The glass table, the VR headset, or that model? You do drawings as well. Well, tricky, tricky. Now you've said that, I must see these drawings. You can't just leave it at that. You must link me now so I can have a look at these drawings. Everybody in the chat can be having a look at them too. And don't forget to subscribe to her channel as well. It's very good. It's actually a duo. I don't know. I think it's Tony with an I. Pardon me if I've got that incorrect. It was about 1 metre in length. Wow. I used to do a bit of sketching. Pencil sketching. That was my lot though. Good at copying stuff. Oh, I've got to get... Hang on, let me have a look. Tony, yeah, with an I. I thought so. I wasn't sure. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Dinosaur. A dinosaur. Now we know what. Now we know why you like No Man's Sky. I mean, in No Man's Sky, all you got to do is just pause it for a moment. Do that. Do that. Do that. Paint it. I'd love to do that. How easy it is to set something up to paint in No Man's Sky. So easy. Just paint it. I mean, look. Look at that. Look at that. So easy to set something up to paint in No Man's Sky. Whoa. Thamium! Ha ha! Thamium! I'm having you just because you're rare. You're working on Africa in a box. How big's the box? You're gonna need a big box. You're not going to show again, are you? That last creature. That last creature. Got it, I've got it, I'm off. No need to panic. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want one waking past me in arc. I have to buy 100 and... Is that 101 bottles of builder's glue? And even then, you run out of it. Really? 10? Is that supposed to be 10? I think it's 10, isn't it? Not 101. 101 would be like a very strange, arbitrary number, although that was the place where I was living at one point. 101 was my number. I moved from 110 to 101. Right. I was destined to want to learn binary. You have one walking. How much nickel did I manage to grab? Yeah, let's grab a bit more nickel. Might as well. Grab a little bit more of this while I can. Send it back to my ship. I'll do. I'll do for now. Get a bit more raw carbon while I'm here. Oh, I love you.
Extreme light toxicity detected.
Oh, I love you as well. Quite a lot of calcium. But not man, this last flipping animal. I know it's not. They are cool, man. They are cool. I know it's not the most exciting viewing, but there comes a point where I've left 3 planets with only 1 left to get. And there does come a point where you think, no, I've got to stick this out to get the last one. Then I'd only have 3 more to get once I've done this. What's that over there? Ooh, let's have a look. Let's head over here to this question mark. Oh, and there's some more thamium. I don't believe it. Don't believe it. I'm having this because it's rare. Hello, Eric Butler. Hello and hi to you. I am still looking for animals, believe it or not. I'm looking for 1 again. But this time, I don't want to give up. I want to get it. But it's starting to look like I'm not going to. I do worry though that it's a bug. I do worry that it might be a bug. That I'm looking forlornly. Forlornly is the wrong word. But it'll do. It'll do. You know what I mean. Oh, come on, it's painful when you can't find that last creature. Come on. Come on, if I talk angrily, you might cut. Oh, I'm angry. I'm angry with the game, I'm really furious. That might change it. That might change the camera a bit. You're doing a school run, are you? Okay, Tricky. Thanks for calling in. Nice to see your art. Thanks for sharing that. Very nice indeed. Please feel free to share more of your art in my chat. Alright? Make sure you do, in fact. Oh, it's back. And don't forget, people, Tricky has a fantastic site, so I advise you all to nip over to this link at some point, like her videos, watch a live stream, and maybe sub. I'm still warping to try to create the Geknip G Gang PermaDEATH hub. Well, I was thinking about it, and I'm already at the hub. I'm already at the Galactic Hub, and I was thinking of starting a new series just on my classic, exploring the hub. I did do a little series on that, but it was without any... No problem, Tricky. I did start doing exploration of the Galactic Hub, but I had no mic at the time. So I'm thinking about revitalising that series and just exploring the Galactic Hub. I don't know, what would you folks be? Would you folks be up for that? Sort of one PermaDEATH a day and one Galactic Hub exploration a day. How would you feel about that? Hang on, let me just have a quick look. How far out are you, Eric? I am heading there. Alright, I see. It's different. Somebody else's conversation, not mine. I will not interfere with that conversation. Oh, you're not gonna make me give up again, are you? That's the point, actually. Have I got a... I usually stream for 2 hours. Have I got a time on this, by any chance? Because I like to have a bit of a gap between now and later. Gavin, you're going to there as well, are you? Well, I'm going to stay on here. I'm going to look for half an hour, a bit longer, maybe later as well. But at the moment, I'm just not getting it, am I? Night toxicity. Come on. Come on, night creature. Do your worst. Come on, be a hunter. 1 hour 45. Thank you. Come on, night creature. Come on. Hunt me down. Hunt me down. I'm vulnerable. I'm vulnerable. Help. Help. Oh. Oh. What was you? Where were you? You're green. You're green. Wow.
Extreme night toxicity detected.
Where did that go? Oh, I didn't grab it because I had a full suit. Right. Oh, they are, Eric. They really are. I usually pick them off. I usually go on a spree and maybe get 2 or 3 planets and then do a load of other stuff, then get 2 or 3 planets. But I'm getting near to the end of the Polo missions. The milestones. What I need next is the Pirates one. I need to do that as well. But I want to get a couple more. I want to get just one more planet for now. Because look, I want but one more and I'm on level 7 and I'll only need 3 more. What is it, Mike? Was it you who said this before? What do you mean the Nomad helps you find animals?
Toxic protection. Falling.
What do you mean?
Toxic protection. Falling.
I'm not quite following what you mean. You might want to use the Nomad. It'll require some resources, but should make finding animals much easier. Race to the dots on the horizon. You mean simply because you can scout the planet faster? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Technology recharge.
Nah, I don't. I think that's... No, I can't agree with that. Can't agree with it. The dots. Most of the dots are just cosmetic.
Storm clearing.
They're cosmetic. They're not really there. You see a big bunch of dots and you race towards it. And half those dots will disappear. If you walk there, on the other hand, then animals spawning all the time. That's how I see it, anyway. Man, you're different than that. But that's how I see it. You've got more chance of them spawning in while you're walking than you have by and wait until you get to somewhere and then jumping out for them to spawn in. That's what I'd say. Let's go somewhere else. Let's try somewhere else. Find another place to land. Let me just look, see if there's any water. Yeah, like I said, yeah, I mean, it's what works for you, mate, but it doesn't work for me. I got a spate of 4 or 5 planets on the trot really quickly in one of my runs. It's just look at a draw. And I do like walking as well. I do like walking around the planets. My goodness, come on. Come on, thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes, folks. Very much appreciated. Oh, come on, man, oh man. Give me a place to land. I don't care, I'll land here even. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hello, Kovacs, how are you? Oh, I don't want to market game. Don't want to market. What have I got on my Callium? Oh, God, I keep getting so little Callium, I want to get rid of it. I'll keep it. Might be useful in the next update. You never know, do you? You never know. I'm going to have to sell this planet. Bit of zinc. Let me go down here. Oh God, I'm sick of marking buildings by accident. I'll go get that tech up there. They should just definitely test when you use your visor like that. You should have to press circle to waypoint something instead of it doing it automatically. I don't want to put waypoints down. I want to just look without worrying. Come on, man, oh man. Let's go for a bit of a long wander. Oh no. Em, I missed it. Oh, if you're still there, I appreciate you. I'd still like to have a word just to find out what it is. Do you like me? Do you dislike me? Do you dislike the game? What's your views? You know. But again, thank you for the adding to my watch number. It's very good. Very pleased about that. Come on, man. Where's this last creature? Yeah, just found some nip at 105%. Do I go home and pick some? Yes. Of course you do. Hang around that system for quite some time, man. Do what you can in that system while you're waiting for your crop to grow. Go back and sell another crop. Go and do something else in that system. Go back to your crop. Work the loops around that for a little while. You don't pass opportunities like that up. If you've got a decent sized farm, that is. I got another one close to home at 106%. You got them both bookmarked. Well, you can't have them both bookmarked, but have you got them both on your warp list? It's always handy to have them both on your warp list. I've already lost a few. You can't hang on to them forever. Wow, this is different. This is quite nice, actually. That is quite impressive. What are you over there? 2 minutes 14. I'll head towards you. Alright, that's handy then. That's handy, Eric. The best one I personally found was 97.3, I think it was. The best one I found personally. Wow, this planet. Where's this last creature? You don't need anything now. Yeah, well that's why I turned to photo mode again. Because I got so far in the game that there wasn't any gaming loops to complete. I was happy with the spacecraft I had. I was happy with everything. What's that? Right, okay, I'll go get you.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
That is flash lightning. But it could do with a few more weather effects like that, and more than once. Yummier Eagle. Yummier Eagle. Hello, Yummier Eagle. And I think you've done this before. And I am 1 minute from completion. I will be finishing the stream when I get to this. You haven't missed much, I've got to be honest. It's been quite a leisurely one. I've just been looking for animals basically. So you haven't really missed much. I'll be doing something slightly different later when I stream again. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Right. First of all, we'll search for this. See what we've got. Right. Advanced life form. I bet that's a place I've already been. I saved it, but I never trust it. I never trust it. So I'm putting you down. And I'm going to say, after saving it, I'm going to say my customary farewell, which is au revoir, spaceman. Wish you well. Hope you have a great day. And have a good one. Bye, everyone. Have a good one.